What is going on, people? Welcome back to another video on AJ5, and in today's video guys we do have an update on Bonk, which has just about hit a green candlestick in the last 24 hours. It is up just under 2%, nothing major, but the whole point is April is literally a few hours away. So what is likely to take place for Bonk in April, especially with the Bitcoin halving coming up? Is it likely to go through April pump or breakout, or is it likely to stabilize or crash back down in value? So we are going to be mainly looking at this prediction for April this year and for the rest of the year as well, and also looking at, is it time to buy it, sell it, or simply hold on to it? So essentially covering buyers and sellers point of view, and also covering its short-term and long-term prediction as well. But before I get into all of that stuff guys, if you're new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet, make sure to go down and smash that subscribe button, as well as like the video, as I am trying to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And if you guys can help me hit that target, I will be doing a cryptocurrency giveaway, which you guys can join by simply subscribing to the channel, and for a bonus entry, following me on Instagram. Link to that will be in the description box down below. So we are currently looking at the candlestick pattern chart with the Fibonacci scale, which I will be using later on in the video to do some technical analysis. As you guys can see, we did hit the top tier level of the blue zone here, the resistance target dipped back down, but we are very close to breaking out. So two things can happen here. You can either resist and drop back down in value, or break out and head into the top tier level, which I will be covering later on. So for now, I'm just going to hide this, and I'm going to bring up the usual MACD indicator to do some price prediction, as I'm pretty sure that's what most of you guys are here for. So we are currently looking at the daily chart, and at the top here we've got the purple line running across the chart, giving us the average value of Bonk, which is here in purple. However, the crypto is trading at a slightly higher value here in red, meaning it is performing quite well and better than expected. So let's zoom in into the 30-minute chart for the short-term traders, and then I'll move on to the hourly, daily and weekly chart for the long-term investors like myself. But before I do that guys, just a little disclaimer. As usual, this is no financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Anything I say is from my own prediction and my take on this crypto, and any gains or losses you guys make, I will not be responsible for. So zooming into the 30-minute chart here, we do have the blue line looking quite bearish, heading towards the negative direction. However, we do have the orange line looking quite bullish, heading towards the positive direction. So what we have here is two lines going the opposite direction to each other, meaning an overall fluctuation in value is what is expected from Bonk over the next 12 to 14 hours. So in the early hours of tomorrow to tomorrow midday, the crypto should essentially be hovering around its current price range, which I also agree with, as it has been doing not just over the last 12 hours but over the last few days. As you guys can see, has been, yes, ups and downs, but overall it has maintained its value. So I'm expecting that to take place over the coming 12 to 24 hours as well. Moving on to the hourly chart, next couple of days now, we do have the blue line once again looking quite bearish, and the orange line looking quite bullish. So exact same as the previous chart, we have two lines going the opposite direction to each other. So according to the graph, an overall fluctuation in value is again what is expected over the coming week for Bonk. However, as we are going into April, I'm expecting increases in value from Bonk. It should be heading upwards, hitting more green candles over the coming days, early to mid next week as well, potentially heading about 15 to 20% up from where it is at the moment, is where I'm expecting Bonk to be trading at by the end of next week, especially that the Bitcoin halving is coming up as well. But again, Bonk is a crypto that I keep you guys updated on a regular basis. So if there are any major updates to this, for example a major crash or a pump or anything that will have an impact on the value of Bonk, I will let you guys know as soon as possible. So make sure you guys stay subscribed and turn on the bell notifications to get notified every time I upload, and mainly to stay in the loop on my takes on Bonk, and especially if anything does change. Moving on to the daily chart over the next couple of weeks, what can we see here? Again, we are not looking straight guys, we still have two lines going the opposite direction to each other. Again, according to the graph, an overall fluctuation in value is what is expected over the next 6 to 8 weeks, so mid to late May. However, I am expecting Bonk to go for an overall minimal drop in, well, I'll say minimal, but I'll keep it as an overall drop in value, potentially dropping down to this price range here guys, which is quite of a dip from where it is at the moment. Now let me explain why. from the analysis and predictions that I have done, the crypto is slightly overvalued right now. So even though I'm expecting it to hit more green candles in the first 2 weeks of April, after that I'm expecting it to slowly start to dip down in value late April, May, June, hitting more red candles and dropping back down in value to around this price range here is what I'm expecting at the moment. But it is cryptocurrency, it is a volatile market, so if there are any major changes, as I mentioned earlier on, I will keep you guys updated. So let's get rid of the MACD indicator and bring on the Fibonacci scale. So as you guys can see, we are literally at the resistance target here. So yes, I'm expecting it to break out of the resistance zone and head into the top tier level here, potentially in the first 2 weeks of April, and then slowly starts to hit red candles, dropping back down into the blue zone, dark green zone and green zone in April, May is what my expectations are at the moment. But again, as you guys can see, the crypto is currently trading above the SMA indicator here, so if it does manage to drop, then it will be below the SMA indicator. So let's get rid of the Fibonacci scale and head into the CoinMarketCap website here. We can see the trading volume has dropped down by 35% in the last 24 hours, heading up to $170 million in trading, guys, which is again a huge drop in trading. Reason being is there hasn't been much movements in the value of Bonk, so not many people are trading it right now. It has been very quiet. Not just Bonk, but the crypto market hasn't moved much value wise. It has been a quiet 24 hours, so majority of the people have been staying quiet for Bonk as well. Over the week, yes, it has gained 17%. However, it has been a slow and steady increase in value, and over the month just about 16%. We can clearly see a major drop here in early to mid March. As you guys can see here, this is when Bitcoin was also dropping in value quite a bit, which has had a negative impact on the crypto market overall, not just for Bonk, which is again part of the process. I did warn you guys earlier in the year, do expect the market to go for a little bit of a price correction or a dip by early to mid March, and that is exactly what's taken place. So let me know in the comment section down below how high or how low are you guys expecting Bonk to go in 2024, as I'm very intrigued to see how many of you guys are bullish and how many of you guys are bearish on this crypto, as I have seen a lot of positive and negative comments around Bonk online. But yeah, that is pretty much it, guys, for today's video. I'm not going to keep you guys here for any longer. I just want to say a massive thank you to every single one of you who have been subscribing, liking, commenting and just supporting the channel in any way or form, and especially all the subscribers out there. Thank you guys so much, as it helps me out a lot and means a lot to me, as I am trying to hit 100k by the end of the year. And at the end of the day, guys, it's free to subscribe, so why don't you go down and smash that subscribe button and like the video, and I'll catch all of you guys in my next crypto update, which should hopefully be later on today or tomorrow. Until then, take care and peace.